Are you ready for Clifford's Corner podcast?
Yes!
With your host, Clifford English. Turn your speakers up, cause the episodes be dripping.
Got that drip. I got the drip.
He's talking about society, culture, and more. What you need to know, when you need to know. And now, here's your host,
They call me.
Clifford English.
Hey, what's up, everybody? So if you can hear me, let me take this mask off where I am. So I'm hoping you can hear me. I'm going to check my settings here in just a second. I think you can. Hold on, check my audio. Yeah, it looks like you can hear me. You should be able to hear me. So we want to say to everybody, thank you for still being a valued listener to our podcast. I'm going to turn my volume up here. So if you can't hear me, send me a message, hit me a message in the comments bar. Because I'm thinking you can hear me. So I'm using these earpods, iPods, whatever you want, something pod. I'm actually having drill team practice this morning, but they're able to function on their own, and they should be able to function on their own. I got kids all around me, so it's great. It is a good Saturday morning here in Houston, Texas, where I am. So just want to talk to you about the podcast. We're going to be doing the podcast will be coming back. We have had so many people hit me up on social media saying, hey, when you're going to be doing the podcast? We have topics. Did y'all win? Okay, better luck next time. Okay, try hard. Okay, yeah, so we got some kids coming to basketball, doing the basketball. So we're just trying to get things going, get things started back again. We have been doing a lot of things business related in 2021. Business, the latter part of the year, we were just about booked every weekend. So, the second and fourth Saturdays, even on those that we're doing the podcast, it was kind of hard for us to do. But we're going to try to make time for that, even if that means. Okay, good. Thank you, Joel. Jay Beasy, what's up? Yeah, thank you, Joel. Hey, and I saw your other message, and that's good. Let me know how that goes. So I'm glad that Joel says you can hear me. So we've been doing a lot, but we definitely want to continue doing the podcast. If it becomes an issue, then we'll start doing pre-recorded, where we can pre-record it in the studio that we use. Shout out to James Jacobs and Your Life Media. We'll do the podcast there, pre-record and just run it on the second and fourth Saturdays at 10 a.m. Central. So what we're needing from you, the viewer, the listener, is topics for us to discuss. I'm going to have some small business owners. So if you're a small business owner and you would like to come on to our podcast and talk about what you do, certainly you're welcome to come on, and we'll let you do it at no cost. However, if you want to be sponsored, then there's a fee for that. Sponsor means, while I'm doing my podcast, I'll say this episode is brought to you by XYZ Popcorn, whatever. And, that's a 30-second, 10-second say of the company that you do and company of what you do, rather, and website or something like that. Not a commercial. We don't do commercials. You have to buy time for that. So we're looking for topics to discuss. We're going to be bringing small business owners. We're going to be talking about, I'm going to have single parents on, single mothers. I'm going to have, we're going to start going into issues that are a little bit controversial. I'm going to have some people that don't look like me come in and explain to me why you think your race is better than mine. Because you can't whip me. So that's why you got to have a whole bunch of you together when you use the N-word. Because if you ain't going to say it when you by yourself, I know you're not. And you should. But anyway, I'm not taking that back. That's what I like about doing my podcast, because I can say what I want to say. And I'm going to do that. Yeah, you best believe I'm sure going to do it. So we're going to bring people on because, and when people have a difference of opinion, you have to understand that it doesn't make it right or wrong. Everybody has a right to their own opinion. It's when you start thinking that my opinion doesn't matter is where the problem lies, because I don't think what you think, it makes me wrong. That's not the case. It does not apply. It never applies in this instance. So again, we're going to be bringing on people. I'm going to bring in some single fathers, because you got some, people need to quit this misconception that all the dudes out here are single fathers are bad, or or the father's not with the child because he's bad. Well, let me say this. It's a reason why the father's not with the mother. And a lot of times the mother's blasting the dude on social media when it's not the dude, it's her. You know, and I'm gonna say this, I've said this before on my podcast. A lot of you ladies, black women, a lot of y'all by yourself because you trifling. Because it has nothing to do with the dude. You by yourself because you need to be by yourself. Because that dude gonna go to jail if he fool with you. I said it, I'm not taking it back. Yeah, so you know we're gonna talk about that. I want to bring some women on and some dudes on, so you can tell me why are you by yourself. So you can tell me why it's not good for you. Why it's not good for you to be with somebody. Are you not ready? And it's okay. There are some people that are not ready to be with somebody. So you know that's another thing that we're gonna do. What's up, bro? Another thing that we're gonna be doing the podcast is bringing in topics that you know that people don't want to talk about. Mainstream media is not going to talk about it because we're not regulated by the FCC. So I can basically say what I want to say as long as I'm not. Wait a minute, y'all need to write this down. If you playing music on Facebook and you say I do not own the rights, that does not give you. You're basically saying I'm breaking the law. Stop doing that. You cannot play copyrighted music on Facebook and say I don't own the rights to this music and give you the right to play it. You're basically saying I'm breaking the law is what I'm doing. That's basically what you're saying. Stop doing that. You can't play copyrighted music unless you have the written authority, unless you're playing BMI, ASCAP rights to play. Stop posting that on Facebook. I don't own the rights to this music. You're absolutely right. And that does not give you the right to play someone else's music. Write that down. That's just straight up. So again, we're going to be doing the podcast on second and fourth Saturdays at 10 o'clock. So we want to make sure that you like our Facebook page, follow us on Instagram, and we're also on Twitter. Main thing is that you subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's super important because we want our viewership to go up. If you would like to sponsor the podcast, I'm sorry, I'm moving this chair. My laptop's on. If you want to sponsor a podcast, then you're welcome to do that by simply just reaching out to me saying, hey, I want to come out and do, I keep looking over because there's stuff going on all around me. There's always something going on over here. And that's a great thing. I'm here. Shout out to Fallbrook Church, by the way. So if you are willing or wanting to be on to sponsor podcasts, then just email me at thecliffordcornershow@gmail.com and we'll respond, get you on. You want to talk about your business, you're a business owner, and you want to highlight your business, then just basically, y'all see my Ice Cube shirt? Hey, look at that right there. That's that face I'm making to them haters right there. Y'all see that? Let me spread it out. Look at that. There we go. So if you want to talk about your business, just come on. Our podcast is always fun. It leaves people wanting more, which it should. It leaves people mad, which it should. Hey, wait, let me put you on here. Look. Hey, Barbara Davis, what's up? How you doing, man? I tried to call you the other day too. You didn't answer your phone. You must have saw it was me and then just didn't answer. That's okay. Yeah. Yeah. So that's my good friend. That's my best friend, by the way. I'm gonna tell y'all that. I'm putting you on Facebook. That's my best friend, Barbara Davis, down in Victoria, Texas. And she makes really, really good enchiladas. Hint, 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 hint. She makes really, really good enchiladas. I like to have some beans with mine too. Just in case you in the enchilada, you feel like making some enchiladas. It's worth me driving to Victoria for that. But again, we just want to make sure that y'all understand we haven't forgot about the podcast. We've just been busy. We're going to try to make sure we do it again on second and fourth Saturdays at 10. If we can't do it, we will pre-record the podcast and then try to air it, because I know James Jacobs, shout out to Your Life Media, knows we can pre-record, and he knows how to run it at 10 o'clock to make sure that it's ran and make sure that we try to stay on schedule. However, there are some times when we are booked on events where we can't actually make it out to do that. And if we're booked on events, that's okay. Thank you. Oh, she said she called me back. Don't be trying to blast me. Hey, Willette, Dean, tell Rusty I say what's up. Good to see you. Thank you, Willette. Hey, Willette, tell your mama I said hello as well. Okay. Oh, she got the hint. Thank you, Barbara. Let me know when you're gonna make the enchiladas. Don't do it on a Sunday because Sunday is my cigar day. I don't want to have to drive down there on a Sunday. So it has to be a Saturday when I'm not booked. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it. So, hey, shout out to Victoria in the house. Victoria's in the house. I love Victoria. From Victoria, hometown. Again, so just kind of reiterate what we're going to be doing. The podcast will be coming back on second and fourth Saturdays at 10. If you have a topic that you want us to discuss, just hit me at thecliffordscornershow@gmail.com. Email me and we'll get your topic on. I promise you. We'll talk about it. We'll even invite you on. Now let me tell you this. Don't come up with a topic and then when I send you the guest invite, I want to do the topic, but I don't want to talk about it. No, you're gonna come on and talk about it. Because there are a lot of things. There are a lot of things that need to be discussed. There are a lot of things that need to be discussed in our culture, in our race, in our religion. There are a lot of things that need to discuss. Check this out. First of all, let me talk about this. So this is a topic for today. I know you all watch the news where that police officer killed that dude, literally shot the dude, thought she was reaching for a taser and shot the dude and he died. They gave her 2 years in prison. 2 stinking years in prison for killing somebody. Now, you can get mad at me if you want to, but I'm going to say what I want to say because it's my podcast for one, and I can say what I want to say. If the roles had been reversed, yep, and you know where I'm going. If the roles had been reversed, if that had been me, shot somebody that don't look like me, or a police officer that looks like me, and shot somebody that does not look like me, I guarantee you he would have got more than 2 years. He would have got way more than 2 years. And you can say you don't like it all you want to, but the record speaks for itself. That's something that happens. And let me tell you, some people of color, until we get on the juries, until we get in the jury stand, until we get a lot of times when these people are killing these unarmed citizens, they going in front of an all-white jury, or maybe it has 2 or 3 blacks on there. You got 12-man jury, you got 3 blacks on there and 9 whites. How you think it's gonna end? I'm saying it, I'm not taking it back. Anybody come on my page and you mad at me for saying, hey, unfriend me. The truth hurts. That's the record speaks for itself. There is no equality in the judicial system. Period. They just let a guy to jail. I saw he was there 20 something years, wasn't even guilty. He spent 20, maybe more than that, years in jail for something he didn't even do. And guess what? He was a victim. He was black, and they were white. Man, hey, look! Don't tell me nothing about all that. You can't. If you don't look like me, you can't speak. You can't speak about what goes on with people of my race. And you know what? If you tell me you sick of hearing about racism, I'm sick of experience. So don't say nothing to me about that. In the workplace, it happens. Don't get promoted because of your race. You can say it. If race was an issue, if race was not an issue, why are you asking me when I apply for the job? Why are you asking me what color I am? I'm not taking it back. If race isn't an issue, why are you asking me what color I am? Really? So it's not an issue. Okay. So it's just the world we live in. So what you have to do is 3 things: adapt, improvise, and overcome. If you can't do that, you're not going to be successful regardless, period. Because the deck is going to be stacked it's always going to be stacked in one way or the other. The deck is going to be stacked. So you have to learn how to deal with the hand that we were dealt. If you play spades, let me tell you, like playing spades. Anybody can play spades when you got a handful of spades. Anybody can say, "Oh, I got 10 when I got 11 spades." Yeah, I play real good with that. Yeah, but okay, how are you gonna do when you got 2 spades and a couple of aces? You got a handful of hearts. Can you play that hand? You doggone right I can. Yeah, okay. So back to what we're doing. That's my rant for the day. So stuff like that. We want to talk about it. We want to talk about it and explore what's the solution. So when we talk about what a problem is, we need to talk about a solution. I don't want anybody to come on my podcast complaining about a problem and not have a solution to your problem. Does that make sense? Of course it does. Shake your head, yes. So again, podcast is going to be coming back second and fourth Saturdays from 10 to whatever, usually 30 minutes. Sometimes we might go over. So I need you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and we will make sure, we'll make sure that we get you on, and this is what you need to do right there. There we go. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Instagram. That's it. So we will see you again on the second what's my outro? The second, hold on. No, there we go. The second Saturday in March, 10 o'clock Central Standard Time. If you need to email me your topics for the show, then email me at thecliffordscornershow@gmail.com. Again, follow us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, or like our Instagram, whatever. Like us on Facebook. I'm sorry. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Twitter. Thank you, and we'll see you the second Saturday in March.
You've been listening to Clifford's Corner Podcast.
Look what I do. Yeah.
Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram.